Hello viewer, if you are one of those people who are getting problems with this heavy rains that is ongoing, some people are losing a lot of topsoil due to erosion, and I would want to explain just a little bit on how you should control that soil erosion, because it is very simple. If you find that the water is running down the hill, hence culling most of your topsoil, there is a very simple way how you can do this one. Where you find the water is actually creating a path, one way is that you can create a gully, a small tunnel like this one, a small valley, where that water, once it comes, it is going to rest, and with that silt which is coming together with the water, it is going to remain there, and after the water percolates down to the ground, you'll be left with most of your soil. Sometimes that may not actually help much, but you can as well do another thing. Along the path where that water is passing, as you can see, you can create a small barrier, and this small barrier is created by blocking the water that is going with just small pegs, and then in between the pegs you put leaves. Those leaves will help that water, or rather will ensure that water doesn't run away with your topsoil. So your topsoil will be deposited behind the block that you have made. And after some times, you can then come with a spade and then you correct your soil, which you can then throw it into your shamba. And most of this soil is the one that is very fertile because it has a lot of silt. Okay, because that water may be a lot, some of the water is going to be filtered, hence leaving the silt behind, and the water that is going to pass through that block which you have created, or that barrier, this water now which is going to run from that barrier will be having less soil, and because by the time it goes down the hill, as you can see, again it is going to correct a bit of, or some of the soil, which again will meet another barrier which you'll have created still along that path. And that soil, as you can see now, it has been deposited here, and after some times I'm going to come and then I correct my silt, which I will deposit onto my plot, whereby now after the rains I will now spread that soil all along the areas that will be mostly affected. You can see even beside this block there is also another small valley, not actually valley but a tunnel that I have created, a gully that I have created, a small one, whereby a lot of the silt which is going to come or to drop from this plot, it is going to come and then it will be deposited along this small valley that I have created, or small tunnel that I have created. And then after some times that silt will again be deposited there, it will be left there, and the water will just go. Then I will correct again that soil which is fertile, and then I will place it somewhere where I can actually use it later on. You shall see also another good example somewhere here, whereby I have broke that soil, and you'll find that rains for one night, a lot of the soil will be brought here. And now as you can see, a lot of it has been brought here, and because of this block that I have created here with small pegs, as you can see, and leaves, that soil will be left behind here, and as it percolates through the leaves, which will act as a sieve, most of my soil will be left behind here, which I will later on correct with my spade, and then I throw it back to my plot. So the clean water, or the water with less silt, will pass to the other side, and then it will run through the valley, and then most of my fertile soil will be left here. Again, here you can also see another one here with at least 4 pegs and some leaves. Along here there is a small path where that water is running, and now you can see most of this soil has been left here. So I will just correct it and then I place it all along or inside my plot, mostly the areas that will be more affected by the erosion. So that is just a very simple way of actually controlling soil erosion on your plot, and you'll find that now your plot will be left with whatever you have planted, and then after the rains or after you harvest, you can now assemble that soil in small heaps, as you can see here. That this is a heap that I have covered with leaves, so that after the rains I can spread or distribute this soil to different areas. You can see all along here there are different heaps. Even on the other side you can see there are heaps, which I normally collect almost every day, depending on how long the rain is going to continue. Down here you'll find another example whereby I have actually managed to block that soil. So down here you'll find there is a lot of seed which has been left here, and just immediately here you'll find there is also another small section whereby that clean water which will run over the block will come onto this side, and again if there will be some silt that will be carried, it will again be deposited here before that water now leaves towards the forest or towards the downhill, whereby now it will be carrying less erosion. This is not actually 100% way of controlling soil erosion, but it is just a small remedy that you can apply, especially these days when we have a lot of erosion that is affecting our lands. And remember, this soil is very variable. Even after the rains, which will just stop very soon, we shall still need it for planting. So don't let your soil be carried, don't let your soil be destroyed by the rain. Do at least something that can assist in controlling that soil erosion. So this is the plot, and you can see there is that path all along where that water has the tendency of passing along, and along that path, that is where I have placed those small blocks with leaves to control or to sieve that soil, that water which is carrying my topsoil. Thank you very much, and let's meet next time.